I am sorry I missed last week. Hey, let me know if you guys can hear me. I think I might be having a problem with my microphone. I am sorry. Oops. Okay. I did some videos yesterday, and they came out like, you know, when you fast forward a excuse me. I've had this tickle in my throat I can't seem to get rid of. But I did 3 videos yesterday trying to do a what sold, and I had the items as I was packaging them, and they none of them ended up going live because my microphone was messed up, my camera wasn't working right, and then when I was trying to edit the third one, the video skipped and my mouth wasn't going with the words. So, all right, thank you, Jane, for letting me know you can hear me. So let me say hi to Zen Incense Shop. Thank you for being the first one in at 11:11. Anybody else? My family used to always say when you see like 11:11, 3:33, 8:08, anything like that, you're supposed to make a wish. I don't know if it's just something my family does. Seriously, lunch break this early? Get your arses back to work. Morning coffee hasn't even loosened up the wax yet. You know, Texas Bandit, it is what, 11 o'clock in Texas? Early lunch. It's brunch time for you. But yeah, I am, it is lunchtime here on the East Coast. I don't eat lunch until after the show. And I like this time because people on the East Coast or on the West Coast, they should be up, right? 9 o'clock, they should be up. Sales flat, but when they come, it is usually a sizable buy. Coming weeks entails me finding a way to get my brain back in gear. Oh, Dad died and week trip to see my son. I'm all twisted up, one step off. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your father. My father passed away 3 years ago, and it is still like, seems like just yesterday. I didn't realize the grieving process was going to be so long. So I'm very sorry to hear that. So Jane, I already said hello to you because you told me you could see and hear me. So that's great. And we got Flip and Frozen. Hello, and you could hear me. That's wonderful too. Oh, actually you said it before Jane did, but I saw Jane's. Must be that purple. Her avatar on here is purple. Probably that's what it is on YouTube also. Hello from Alabama. Hi, Laura. And hello, Tricia. So hello, everybody. Oh, and hey, Johnny. Thanks for popping in. So I don't have a specific topic to talk about today. I just figured I would throw it out to you guys and maybe somebody will have a topic. If anybody wants to join me, I put it out every time I'm on. If anybody wants to jump on video with me, and nobody ever jumps on with me. I am, oh, hi, Mom. My mother's here. Actually, my mom and I are going sourcing tomorrow. I can't wait. We're actually taking a day trip. Just, you know, I've said it many times. I live in a very, very rural area. There's not much here for shopping. I mean, it's pretty much like there's a Walmart. I'm going to have to go a good half hour or more to hit another Walmart. And what else is there? Walgreens, Lowe's. Not much else. Dollar General. I don't source at Dollar General though. So there's just not much here. So we are taking a road trip to Watertown, New York, home of Fort Drum Army Base. And we will be doing some shopping, hitting up some Kohl's. And I don't know what else we'll do. I think the mall might be open. And if it is, then I'd like to hit up the Christmas tree shop. I'm not sure though. We'll see. I don't know if it's open. And Laura, hello, Laura. Welcome. So yeah, so I was saying that I always offer the link if anybody wants to come in and chat with me, they're welcome to. So I do have somebody that has been on my channel. I don't see her yet in the chat. Galaxies Are Born. Kristen or Christy. I can't remember which one. But she started another channel called Okie's Gal Treasures. And I watched her videos last night, and I'm hoping I can get her to come on sometime. Her and I seem like we would get along very well. We're in the same age bracket, and we both seem like we have the same type of sense of humor. So Laura lives among the corn, soy, and cotton fields. I feel your pain. Yeah. I'm assuming you live like in the Midwest, like Iowa, Kansas, possibly. Maybe not. I guess. I mean, we grow corn, soy, and cotton field. We don't have cotton up here, but we do have corn and soy. Actually, right on my property, right on my 100 acres, I have corn and soy. So it's actually to feed the deer, and the corn is for my belly. North Alabama. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever been to Alabama. I'm trying to think I've been to Mississippi. I don't think I've been to Alabama. Isn't Alabama the home of where lost luggage goes? Like the warehouse for lost luggage that people can go and look through? I think it might be. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer Hayes is here. So what do I have for topics? I didn't really schedule anything. I do want to talk about one thing though, and I was going to save it to the end, but I don't see any like topic coming up. So I always have to have a backup plan. So I have decided that I'm going to do a listing challenge for the month of August, and I hope some of you will jump in and do it. Oh, Cody's here, so I would love to come on sometime. Oh, that's Greg. Sorry, it moved. I'll say Greg's. Hi, Tamara and everyone. I would love to come on sometime, but not today. Mondays are horrible for me unless I plan it in. Well, plan it in. I have been asking you for like 6 weeks now, Greg. Plan it. Come on. I'd love for you to be a guest on my show. And, oh, this chat is moving. I went to click on this one. Hi, Cody. Hey, Tamara. I wanted to pop in and let you know I got my chocolate caramels. Your chocolate caramels? I didn't send you chocolate caramels. That's from Victoria. I was going to send you, I don't have Tylenol. I have Advil, though. And I do want to tell you, Cody, that I have loved that you are coming on like video and you're putting your face out there. Yay! I was just listening to Harry Tornado before I jumped on here, and he was talking. He showed one of his very first videos that he ever made. He started like not like a year ago, I don't even know if it's been a year, but since he's actually been like actively doing YouTube, and he's already at close to 40,000 subscribers. But he was showing his video, and it was so funny. And he was talking about, well, people were saying how much they like love that he is him, like he's himself on his channel. And I'm sure I got a little bit of cleavage showing here today. Sorry about that. Sorry, Mom, that I'm showing so much cleavage. And he was saying that, or people were saying how much they love that he is like himself and stuff. And I had made a comment in there that it's so much easier to be you than to try and be somebody you think other people want to see. And, I am me on this channel, and sometimes a little goofy, and I make flubbers. My last video I put up, my husband was saying, like, I can't believe you put that on there. And I said, I just put it all on. Like, normally I edit some stuff out, like when I cough and whatever. And I was just like, what the heck? I'm just putting it on there. I dropped the camera. I went to turn the camera around. I don't know if you probably haven't watched it because it's a 2-hour video. And I wasn't sure what to cut out. Except I probably could have cut out like 2 seconds of me dropping my phone. But there was some Amish coming, so I wanted to show it. And I grabbed my camera from my mount and went to show it. And yeah, I dropped the camera. And then, of course, I always putting my finger in front of the film or the whatever it's called thing. But yeah, whatever. All right. So I wanted to tell you guys. So I bought this at, where was it? Oh, it was at BJ's last week. And ta-da! So I bought this at BJ's last week, a dry erase board. Now that I know what it's called, because the other day I couldn't remember what it was called. So it was $6, $6. And if it wasn't so big, I would resell this but it's big. And I was thinking I'm going to put it up on my wall. I had some bags hanging right here. They're my clear poly bags that I use for Amazon. A lens. Yes, it's called a lens. I'm sometimes Victoria goes through my brain. I can't get the right words out. Cody's always there to tell me which the right words are, though. So I'm putting it up on the wall over here, and it'll be for a month, and I'm gonna make a listing. This is gonna be my listing thing. I've seen some other YouTubers do this, and I think it's a great idea. Accountability, and so I asked Victoria. So if you guys don't follow Adventures in Reselling, which I think probably all of you do, because I recognize all of your names from her morning chats, and so she has a. Sorry, Mom. I know, Mom. Did you see? Mom says, well, I'm going to highlight her comment here. My mother. I was going to tell you, but said to myself to be quiet about my shirt hanging down. So she asked her this morning. She's got a Facebook group that you can go on there and post. It's called the Listing Challenge. So if you wanted to search that, actually, let me put a link in here. Let me grab it. Just in case anybody wants to join it. She said that people were welcome to join. Listing Challenge. So one of the things I'm struggling with is my love for eBay is kind of going away. Here's the link to the group. So I love Amazon because I love being able to box it up and ship it off and not have to worry about it. I had to start packing orders yesterday because I sold a lot. I ran a sale and I sold quite a bit. And the whole time I'm packing, I love saying goodbye to the stuff, but I'm thinking, oh, I hate shipping. And now I got to list stuff and all. I just hate it. I hate all that work, right? I don't want to work. So I decided that maybe with this, I can create this challenge for myself to list. And I was hoping other people would join me. And I think what I'm going to do is each day I'm going to go live Monday through Friday. I probably won't go live on Saturdays. Maybe I might go live on Saturdays. I don't know. But what I want to, I'm not going to be able to wear this shirt again when I do my shows. But what I want to do is do a, I just lost my train of thought. I want to do a listing challenge. So if you wanted to join in, I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Just get it out, Tamara, get it out. So if anybody wants to join in, I'm probably just going to say I want to list 5 a day. Some people like to do 10 and that kind of stuff. I already have about 1,300 items in my eBay store. I don't really care to put many more in. But what I want to do is if I sell 5 a day, then I want to make sure that I am listing 5 a day. I don't care to grow my store anymore. I just want to replace what I am selling. And actually, if I do it 6 days a week, hopefully on that 7th day, I'm going to take Sundays off. On that 7th day, I will have sales where I won't be replacing them because I really would like to get my store back down to about 1,000 listings, but I want 1,000 good listings. And right now I feel like I have a lot of listings that are just old and stale, and that's why over the weekend I a sale. If I had an item in my store for over a year, then I ran a sale for 35% off. And if it was from 6 months to a year, then I did 25% off. And if it was from 2 months to 6 months, I did 10% off. And if it was from yesterday to 2 months, I didn't even have a promotion for it because I'm hoping the stuff will sell within a couple months. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to start running promotions. So let's see. Junk Trader said, Tamara, what size store do you have? The 1,000 one. I do. It's what's it called? The premium store or something like that. So it's like $60 a month, I think. I don't even know, honestly. And yeah, I get 1,000 listings. Of course, now with eBay starting August 1st, it started back on April 1st. I had 50,000 listings. So I've been really listing things that let's say I got dental floss right here. Like this right here is not going to sell for $10, and I like at least to have a $10 price tag on stuff. But with the 50,000 listings, I would throw something like this on, which, by the way, it's just dental floss. It's my own personal dental floss, and I would throw that on and just to sell it because of, all right, it is a premium store, because I'm like, I have unlimited. I'm only going to pay the final value fee, so I might as well go ahead and sell anything and everything. And I really have liked that, because there's sometimes I'll get something and I'll be like, oh shoot, it doesn't reach that $10 price tag that I really want. It's only selling for like $8. And I used to just throw it on for 10, but then it wouldn't sell. And I would just pull it back. And I just hate, I don't want to donate stuff around here, because as my mother, who's in the chat, will tell you, there isn't a lot of places to donate things in my area. I literally have to take it, box it up, and I drive 3 hours to Vermont and bring it to the Goodwill over there. We have no here. We have one Salvation Army, and they will take one box a day, and they go through it and they give you back whatever they don't want. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. So I load up my car and I go to Vermont, and honestly, not often enough, because my husband has been getting on me for the amount excuse me, the amount of stuff that I have to return or get rid of. And I was hoping to have a garage sale this year, and I don't think I'm going to end up doing that. I'm finding that there hasn't been very many garage sales, and even at the ones that I'm going to, there hasn't been a lot of people at them. So I don't think a lot of people are even going to garage sales. So I'm not even going to take the time, because it's a lot of work to put on a garage sale. But yeah, so if you want to do the listing challenge, jump in the group. I'm also going to be putting it in my Facebook group. I'm going to have a thread in there, and I'll probably just do like a weekly thread and just accountability. People can jump on and make comments. So if you don't feel like, oh, I don't want to join another group, then you don't have to join that group, but you can just join my group if you're not part of that one, which the link is down in the, probably not this description, because I set it up through StreamYard, but in my other videos. And and just kind of go on there. I'm hoping that this will kind of jumpstart me. My plan is always to get all of my dead stock up on eBay. Every year I do this by October 1st. I want all of my stuff ready to go for fourth quarter by October 1st. And this is kind of my way of doing that. If you could see, which you can't, but oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff. Hold on. See these shelves over here? These are shelves way, way over here. And then there's boxes way down over here. That is all my stuff that needs to be listed. There's so much of it. So I really need to get going and get it up there. Even my holiday, like I have holiday decorations and stuff. And I cross-post all of my Amazon FBM. So I'm going to go ahead and get that up. I don't care if it's Christmas lights. I mean, I have like Disney Christmas lights. I'm going to put them up now, because honestly, some of those I probably should have put them up for the summertime, because it's a string of lights that are like Mickey Mouse's head with the ears and stuff. And people could put those in bedrooms and, back porch patio areas where people put stuff. So I really probably should have put them up right away and not waited for Christmas time. Oops, I forgot that was sitting up there. So yeah, packing orders, SUCKs, it does. I'm really tired. It's not the fun part of reselling. I created a real job for myself, but I wouldn't train it for a real job. That is so true, Greg, because, my whole thing is, I just don't want that extra work. And I've watched some people online, and I mean, I'm comfortable where I'm at right now. And I keep seeing all of, like, I belong to some groups and some like private, like smaller groups where we share stuff, and they're talking wholesale. One of my friends is just doing wholesale on Amazon now. She doesn't even do like retail arbitrage or online arbitrage or anything. And it's kind of like inspiring, because her sales are just skyrocketing. But then I think to myself, wow, would I have fun with that though? Like, I do this for the fun. And I'm not sure I would have fun just sitting in front of a computer placing wholesale orders all day long. I mean, then it just becomes a job. And if that's really what you want from this, then hey, that's great. Go for it. But that's why I don't do this for a job. I do it for the money, but I want to have fun doing it too, right? If I wanted just to have a job, then I would just go get a job. So feel Marcus says, I know how you feel about the packing sometimes, but I have not had a 9 to 5 in decades. Yeah, me neither. Well, it's been like 4 years since I've had like, I don't even know if I'd call my last job a real job, because I worked from home, and I've been working from home for probably, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many years. It's been a long time. I'm thinking probably like 17 or 18 years I've been working from home, because I worked as a government contractor for a while, and I got to work from home doing that, and I traveled all the time. That was a great job. I really enjoyed that job. The pay was well, and I had a flexible schedule, and I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed my employees a lot. I miss them, but I do love this. The thing about this is now YouTube is at least giving me like that coworker type of thing, because I miss the social aspect of going to an office or having people I worked with. Even though I was working from home, we were on like Zoom. It was called Uvu at the time, but we were on Zoom video, and I literally would have my boss and coworkers just on a screen the whole time I was working. And I enjoyed it. We would mute it or turn it off if we had to go do something, but otherwise they were there all day long, and it was nice. Let's see. Get your decapitated Mickey heads here. I have no decapitated heads on my Mickeys. Yeah, packaging is my favorite part. What? Jane, come over and do my packaging. I used to love packaging. Honestly, I loved all aspects. And I shouldn't even say I like dislike it, but when I'm thinking about, I could be sourcing and shipping my stuff into into Amazon, that excites me more because there's more money on it, and I love the sourcing part than the packaging. Like, I don't mind packaging, except that now I'm like, oh no, I'd rather be doing this because I make more money. And I've thought about if there was just somebody in the area that I could hire to come in and do my packaging, that would be pretty exciting. I would love that. Also, Marcus says, I do wholesale, but it is not as fun as going and getting your own stuff. Yeah, I don't think it would be. I mean, I've done some wholesale. Well, if anybody watched my lives, which the whole time I did it Saturday night, I was thinking it was Sunday night. But my live on Saturday night, I opened up my Amazon, like my pullbacks from the free pullback period, which actually mine wasn't free because I did it the day before because I didn't know there was a free one coming up. But I still have a ton more coming in. And actually today I just pulled back like 25 more items. And I don't know. I did some of those items in there were wholesale. Actually only one item ended up being wholesale. I'll show you the other item. Let me show you. Hold on. So one of the things I kept saying, this is probably in this box. This is probably in this box. And then it wasn't. Because I did two private label wholesale stuff on Amazon. Just looking for my knife here. And one of them is in that video. If you want to see what it is, you go watch that video. This is the other one that I thought was going to be in there, but it ended up not being in there. So I did an eco-friendly box. I took a bundling class, and I left that class trying to think of what to do as a bundle. And I'm like, everybody's all into this eco-friendly products, getting rid of straws and all this other stuff. So I did a box that had, I guess I can see how things lasted. This kind of moved a little bit. But these are reusable straws, right, with a little cleaning brush. all this stuff is for sale if anybody wants anything. Because I had to pull them back. They didn't do very well. Had so much competition. These are beeswax wraps. So instead of using like saran wrap, or like my daughter uses these all the time because she's one of those like hippie type people, and they will she'll bring muffins for lunch or for breakfast, and she'll just wrap it in one of these beeswax wraps. But you can put them like on top of a bowl, and the warmth of your hand will melt the wax a little bit to put it around. And then I had these bags. They're 3 different size. They're called reusable produce bags. So there's like a small one here, medium, and then this larger one. So I put those in here. And lastly, I did a silicone, like a reusable Ziploc bag. It's microwavable. Like I went and read a lot of reviews on some of them that are for sale, and a lot of the people were saying, oh, they wanted it where it was dishwasher and microwavable, and the ones that they had purchased weren't. So I made sure that I got one that was dishwasher and microwave safe. So this was my first one. And so these beeswax wraps, I went on to Etsy, and I was trying to find somebody where I could source them. And the thing is, I didn't want to go to China. I didn't want to have to order like 1,000 of something. And I was trying to get these rush and get them up for Q4 last year. I was working on this last summer. And I found this person on Etsy, and I sent them a message, and I said, hey, do you do wholesale pricing? And she said, yeah. And it was like, I think it was at least 50% off. It may have even been more than that. And she had really, really good reviews. Her store name, in case anybody wants to know, is Freewheelin' Market on Etsy. So she gave me these at a really good price. And the other things I bought at from wholesale companies and stuff, and I put them together I had to order special boxes, put them in the box, and sent them off. I think I've sold maybe 2. I'm trying to think of how many I sent in originally. I think I may have said 15. I think I may have sent in 20. I'm not sure. Well, you can see this tote right here. See those 3 white boxes? Those are them. So I had pulled some back, or maybe I didn't pull those back. Maybe those are ones I hung on to. Because I put some together, and I put some on eBay, and I put some on, sent them to Amazon FBA. And yeah, I think I sold 2 of them. But I spent a lot of money on pay-per-click. Like so much money. Because everything I was reading was saying that, you just kind of have to get the traction. You got to get people to order them. And so I was just doing a lot of legwork money trying to get them going. I even got a Facebook page. I got a Instagram account for it. Like all this stuff. I even got a domain name. Like all this work. And it just didn't work. So I was like, that's it. Pull them back. So so now I have them because they've been there for almost a year, and I decided to pull them all back. And I got 2 of them right here that they sent. I think they have more. They must be sitting in some of the other warehouses because I haven't gotten them all back yet. So I will, I don't know, maybe run another promotion on eBay and see if I can clear them out on eBay. Or my family will be getting some eco-friendly kits for Christmas. Actually, I already gave my daughter one last year for Christmas. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a bummer. But that was my first stab at doing a bundle. I think that what I've learned was a couple things. I got into a popular market, but unfortunately the market was already like so many people were in that market trying to sell stuff. So I said that I was not going to do that again next time. So the other one that I had done a bundle with, for some reason it was weird because I pulled back 2 of them I'm sorry, I'm having this like thing in my throat today. So I ended up pulling back 2 of those other bundles, and those actually sold pretty well. And they actually sold better on eBay than they did on Amazon, because I kept some back, and the ones I put on eBay sold right away. So I will put those on eBay, and I have a feeling they will go pretty well. I am excited about getting those up and going and getting back into my possession so I can do them. Actually, I have them back, so I probably could. I got to find my listing on eBay and see if I can relist it. It may have been longer than 3 months though, so it's probably not around. So Laura says that bundles are all about niche markets, and they, in somewhat they are, but I think that if you were to bundle, trying to think if I have anything near me that I could show as an example, but I don't. But I think if you were to bundle like products, so if you did like a travel, only because I keep seeing my dental floss sitting here. If you did oh, by the way, hi Larry, I saw you come in earlier, and I meant to say hi, and I missed, and somebody else that may have popped in and I didn't see. But you could do like a travel toothpaste and a travel toothbrush and like put them together or something like that. And I know that there's people who do bundles of, oh, well, I'll tell you, I guess it's not really a bundle, but these were really, really popular because these are sitting here next to me. So these are candy cane pop rocks, and this is a 3-pack. These were on sale at Walmart at Christmas time, and oh, they're best by August 20th. I should try them. But so I bundled these because the listing was for like, I don't know, 4 of them or something like that. These were a really popular item, and I couldn't, like, I was hitting up all the Walmarts buying them all, and I couldn't keep them in stock. They were selling faster than I could replenish them. Of course, this year I'll FBA or FBM them over FBA. So so those types of things I think is good if you were to put like products. And I've heard of other people who will go and buy things like, let's say like Rice-A-Roni. And Rice-A-Roni has 6 different flavors. Well, they'll 10 of each flavor and they'll bundle those together. So stuff like that have done really well. Hey, Dana. And hello, Chris. I don't think I said hi to you either when you came in. Just reading. Yeah, food bundles sound interesting. I think it's just kind of like, people who will buy peanut butter and jelly. Think about when people go to a store, what do they buy together? And when it comes to Amazon, you pay a fee. So you pay like your final value. So your FBA fee consists of your final value fee, and then it also consists of the picking and packing and the shipment fee. So if somebody is going to order 3 from you, 3 of something, it's cheaper for them to be able. Your fees are just cheaper for you to sell 3 of something than 1 of something. I mean, it's not. I shouldn't say it's cheaper because it's more expensive, but if you took 1 times 3, it's more expensive than that 3-pack of that 1 fee. Does that make sense? So that so that's, I think it's worth it in that terminology. The problem is I'm weary now of setting up my own listings only because I haven't done so well in the past. Like what I've done so far hasn't worked. I just need to jump back on it. I have something sitting right here next to me, which I'm not going to show you guys. I'll show you if it ends up not working out. How's that? Then I'm going to try doing a bundle on. It's something for Q4, and we'll see if it works out or not. I got to set up the listing. I got to take photos. So today my job is to work on my office. My photo booth area is way over there around the corner, and my table is completely covered with so much crap that I got to get it cleared off before I can even start taking pictures. And I've noticed that, so I used to take pictures right here and I have natural light from windows, but since I redid my space, it's now around the corner. And I'm thinking I might redo that because my photos have been really dark, even though I have lights and stuff on my items. see if I can show you a picture. It's just like, I don't know. I think I'm going to get, let me see. Come on. I had 475 photos. Hey, Brittany, I had 475 photos that I took about a month ago, and I finally sat down and listed them. So, all right, so let me show you one of the items. So let's say, for instance, this, I don't know if you can see it on here. So this is a picture I took. So it's some like eczema therapy wash. When I upload that to eBay, that comes out so dark. So I think I need to have another like bright light. So I might get one of those circle lights because mine are just like normal lights. I do have like these LED light things in them, light bulbs. They were fine when I was over here, but they're just not doing so well over there. So I just got to figure out what to do. I was thinking about hanging a light down. Maybe that would help, but I don't know. I'd have to get my husband to think about what to do. Oh, and I want to put a green screen behind me. Do y'all want to see all this crap all the time behind me? I was thinking about getting a green screen, but I want to get, like movie theater type things where you can I want to put it up above here on the ceiling, and I just take it and I pull it down when I want to do a show. And I don't want to have to move it over and do all this other stuff. So I don't know. I got to see if I could figure out something. I was looking at some green screens online yesterday, and I was like, it said green screen Muslim or whatever. And I was looking at the pictures and I'm thinking, there's no way that is a green screen Muslim. Like, that is a green sheet. That looked like it was a flat sheet. And so I think tomorrow I'm going to look to see if I can find just some green sheets. Oh, Cody, you don't like the green screens? Really? I don't mind them. I'm just thinking it would just look a little more professional than you guys seeing all my stuff. No green screen crap is always better. Oh, really? See, text doesn't want green screens either. Well, I mean, at first I was thinking, well, you guys can see that I'm a real reseller, right? Because there's been some, gosh, there's been so much drama in the reselling YouTube community lately. But I remember at one time there was all this drama about whether or not the YouTube resellers were really even resellers, because they feel like it was all just about YouTube, not really reselling. Well, you can see by, hold on. So this side, all of that, and then this side, well, you can't really see. Why is that? It's like backwards when I'm on the thing. This whole column right here, that's all full shelves all the way down to the end. This is shelves all the way down to the end. And then even over here is a third row of shelves. I got a lot of stuff. But this third row of shelves, only half of it, the length of it, is listed items. The other half is non-listed. I got a lot of it. I got a lot of LP records and stuff I really want to go through. So keep it real. All right. Well, maybe I won't do a green screen then. I just thought it would just look nice because, I watch a lot of people and they're all in their fancy, maybe not fancy, but their offices and stuff. It just looks nice. Where I'm just crappy. But I guess it is real, right? This is my real working space. Although I did tell my husband that this winter, so he had surgery on his arm and he can't really do anything until, I don't know, probably the middle of September. And of course, by then it's hunting season. And I am a widow until the middle of December when my husband comes back from the woods. And at that point, I'm already talked about my to-do list for when he comes back in from the woods. And he comes back every day. But, he's gone. He's all about hunting during that period. But I'm going to sheetrock this. Well, actually, I said to him, because this is plastic and then it's insulation, because I'm in my walkout basement. And I said, I'd like to put maybe paneling or something. But I wanted to so I have a small, short cabinet, no, not cabinet, but shelves right here. There's 3 shelves. And that's where I have my shipping poly bags, my shipping bubble envelopes, and stuff. And I really was thinking about getting something taller because I have all of the clear poly bags for when I'm doing Amazon, and it's such a pain. And earlier I had Priority Mail Tyvek hanging, and I was using them, and I had the clear bags in them, and when I needed one I would just reach up and grab it. But I think tomorrow I'm going to go to what's that called, Michael's. I'm going to Michael's because I'm going to Watertown tomorrow shopping. So I'm going to go to Michael's, and I'm going to get one of those carts that have, the crafters use for scrapbook pages or whatever. And I'm going to get one of them and put my clear poly bags in them. So I'll put all my large ones in one, my mediums in one, my smalls, my minis. I think I have like 5 or 6 different sizes. So I'm going to put them into one of those rolling carts. And then I thought I could just push it over to where these are and then just pull it over when I am prepping an Amazon shipment. And I saw she sells by Sue. She's on the Bearded Pickers channel, or used to be. She's been having some health, but she's got like this rolling cart, and on the cart it's got like her heat gun and like all these like things that she uses for her FBA shipments. And I've thought about doing something like that because my desk, even though it's somewhat clear right now, it has been unbelievably messy and cluttered. I've got to come up with another way to do this because I don't like this disorganization that I've been dealing with. All right, so let me see. So Cody says, I think a lot of people have space envy with all of the shelving in space. I have it and I don't resell. I know. I was thinking, Cody, I appreciate you so much stopping in today, and you're not even a reseller. Gets me dated to see the stuff on shelves. The green screen does nothing. Yeah, and I saw somebody said here, yeah, you can, whoops, chat moves when I go to click on something. You can get a green screen through StreamYard. I know that you can get like the backgrounds through StreamYard, but don't you have to have a green screen in order to even have the images come up? Like, I think StreamYard provides you with the images, I think. I don't know. I mean, I watched the picker, and he's got all his stuff in the background. I always kind of look to see anything exciting in there, but he's really good at keeping it all hidden. Here's Johnny. I am back. I didn't even know you left, Cajun. Sorry if you said goodbye or something. Yeah, so that's on my to-do list this week. And, let me show you. So this, hold on. Okay, can you see these totes right here? So those, there's 3, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 totes. And those 4 totes are full of stuff that I've listed on eBay. So I took those 475 photos. One day I was just on a photo frenzy. I sat at my table, photograph, put it in a tote, photograph, put it in a tote. Just kept doing that until I filled up 4 totes. And in the end of the day, and I think it was like a weekend day, and I said, all right, I'm going to sit here. It was the beginning of July, and I said, I'm going to just go upstairs, and I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to download them to my laptop up there. And at night when we're watching TV, I'm just going to be listing everything. I'm going to list. Well, there was a problem with the photo format, which I learned that iPhone, if you don't have it set right, it downloads it into a weird format that eBay doesn't like. So I had to type it up, save it as a draft, pull up my phone, load the photos, and then submit it. Which I don't like because on the phone you cannot edit. You can edit the background, but you can't edit the photo itself on eBay app. And I like to do that on the laptop. I can do all that. So I finally got them all listed. Finally, I got like 32 or something like that the other day. Friday, Thursday, Saturday, Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Because I was waiting for my video to download from Filmora, which took forever. And so I sat there just listing, watching TV on the couch in the living room. I did nothing all weekend, just laid back, and it was good. Oh, actually, I did come down here and package like 25 orders. I had a lot of orders this weekend. So yeah, so I'm gonna take those totes when I'm done this, and I'm gonna put them over here next to me, because one thing I didn't do was put where they are. So now I gotta re-pick up the item, say, oh, here's this bottle of whatever, and I gotta find where there's room in my totes that have numbers on them, and then list them. Or not list them, but edit the custom SKU so I can put in the location, so when they sell, I know where to grab them. One thing that's been good though is I've been selling stuff at them before they've even been filed away. So Flippin' Frozen said that's what I do with the drafts than the photos. I don't have. Oh yeah, somebody asked me what I use, and it is an iPhone that I use. It's the iPhone XS Max from I think 2 years ago. I had, before this, I had the iPhone 6. And then when this one came out, I said, hey, a business expense. I'm going to buy a new phone because I need a better camera. And because this one had like this special camera or whatever, like it was supposed to be this huge, huge improvement. And I mean, it takes okay pictures. I don't have anything wrong with it. It's just that they're dark, and I don't know. I think I just need some better lighting. And I've been thinking about getting a lighting box. Like I don't have a lighting box. I have a white sheet that is on like a back. It's on the back, and this is for my table items. And then it kind of comes down onto the table, but there's nothing on the sides except for I have my lights on the like side corners. And so I'm thinking about getting one of those light boxes where I can have lights come from the top and the sides. But the problem is that I don't always have things that are small enough in the boxes. Like when I do a board game, I struggle, where I used to have just a card table over here, and it's still sitting there full of stuff. It's full of clothes actually that need to be photographed. And I ended up having, it wasn't big enough. So when I would take the picture of like the board game, which I just listed, a Monopoly for Millennials game, when I went to take a picture of it, you could see off the side of the backdrop and stuff like that. And I didn't like that. So I I haven't taken photos of clothes and so on. I have like a fake board backdrop for my clothing with my mannequin. I haven't even been using my mannequin. I just throw it on a hanger. I'm just like literally whatever's the quickest, and throwing it on a hanger and taking a picture is so much quicker than putting on a mannequin. And I have not found a difference in my sales when it comes to my clothes, whether it's on a mannequin or whether it's on a hanger. All right, so let me see. So if things are too dark, I use Snapseed. Yeah, I don't, I've never heard of Snapseed, and I know that there's a lot of things out there. I have a lot of, yeah, I've used PhotoFuse before, but I use I don't know if you guys have tried the background removal on the eBay app, but it works really well. Like, I've got some photos that I've used from that I've been really happy with. Let me pull up one. I just did one on Saturday. I'll show you something I'm selling where I removed the. So I actually have 1,263 items. The other day I had 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have been trying to get more to the all white background. I do have the wood. Oh, things have relisted, so it's not. I was trying to find something to show you. I've been trying to get away from the wood background because I know they say all white is best, but that's only on eBay, because Mercari, people don't care. I mean, if you ever look at solds, I mean, I even look at solds on eBay, and I'm just like, and I don't know if any of you have been watching my scavenger hunt series, but sometimes I'll be like, look at that. They like literally have their garbage in the background. It's just not very good photos. All right. Well, I can't find one that I wanted to show you. Oh, here's one. So this is a photo where it removed the background. It's a damaged box, so the box looks damaged, but that was part of the eBay background removal. I think they keep the original. I don't know. So I mean, like my original would have had just kind of like it's a grayish kind of background, and they took the background away and made it this white. I've been really happy with it, and I mean sometimes you have to play around with it and kind of if you have white in the picture itself, it'll sometimes remove like the actual object part of the object, and you have to just paint it back in. But it's pretty quick. So let's see, make sure I didn't miss anything as I'm chatting. Oh, Brittany, you need one more sub to hit 250. What? I wonder if I think I am. It's funny how, Cody goes, I thought I was, she goes, holy hell. I thought I was sub to you, but I wasn't. You know how many time I go and I check and then you end up not seeing, you end up realizing you're not subbed. Like I went to, most of the time I hit my subscriptions when I'm just sitting here and I'll go to my computer, my monitor here, and I'll look at just subscriptions and find somebody to watch. And last week I said, well, I'm just going to go to the YouTube main page and see what it mentions or whatever. And I saw one. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen him for a while. I'm going to watch him. It was the Suburban Beard. I used to watch him all the time. And when I clicked on it, it said I wasn't subscribed. I'm like, what? I know I was subscribed at one time because I have watched him and I had to resubscribe. I've heard that there's times when sometimes things will disappear, but I don't know. Got to go. See you tomorrow when we go sourcing. Bye, Mom. Yeah, my mom, she's funny because we'll go sourcing together, and we're not doing it this trip. I don't think, but there's times when we'll go and I'll be like specifically looking for a specific item, and so I'll run into a store. Most of the time it's like drugstores. So I'll run into the store and I'll run out, and then I'll run into the next one, run out, and she stays in the car, and I'll hand her a bag of goods through her car window, which always spooks her because she's usually looking at her phone, and I have to tap on the window to get her attention to roll her window down, and she always jumps. But she's funny. So I hand her the goods, and she'll pull off all of the stickers while we go to the next location, and then we'll get some more, and she'll pull off, and then I'll take the stuff that she took stickers off from and put it in the back, and so forth. So it's a good help. So when I get home, all of the stickers, the price tags are all off the items. The only problem with that is I'll know how much did I pay for it, and then I got to find my receipt. So I am going to start doing. I was talking about that listing challenge. I think for accountability wise, I hope I stick to this, but I'm putting it out there into the interwebs. I'm going to go live, and I think what I'm going to do is I'll already have the photos or whatever, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to list my 5 items. And if anybody wants to jump in with me and they want to list their items, they don't have to talk. I mean, they can even jump on video if they want and be listing their items. They can be in my chat. No, you don't even have to talk, whatever, because don't talk, right? I need you to be working and listing your stuff. So I'm going to be getting that stuff done, and hopefully, let's see, if I do 5 a week, how many weeks are in August? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so 4 times 5 is 20 times 5. That's 100 items. That seems really doable, 100 items. Heck, I can do 100 items in a week. Maybe I need to up my 5 to more than 5. Yeah, maybe I'll do more than 5. I don't know. We'll see. What I think I might do, because some days, like, so not this weekend, but next weekend, the very first week of my challenge, my husband and I are going to Pennsylvania. We are taking our Jeep down there for a fundraising event called Topless for Tatas. It's breast cancer research fundraiser. that we are going to, and we're going to be off-roading for a couple days. And so I am not going to be available on Friday or Saturday to be listing. So what I'll probably do is set up drafts, and then when I get up in the morning, I'll just launch 5 of my drafts on Friday and then 5 of my drafts on Saturday. So we'll see. I'm hoping I can stick to it, and then maybe keep track of like if my sales increase and stuff like that. I mean, I've been pretty happy with my sales. I'm definitely not complaining. There's days I wish I didn't have any sales because I just don't want to package anything. So that was 10 listings. Whoops. That was 10 listings a day, not 10 photos a day. Oh, I tried to do 10 photos a day. Oh, yeah. So you're saying, yeah, it's not 10 photos, 10 listings. Yeah, I hear a lot of times people say 10. I don't know if I want to do 10 because I don't think I want that much more in my store. And I don't sell 10 items a day. I think on average, I probably sell 4 to 6 items on eBay. Now, that doesn't count. I probably do 10 items total, though, because I cross-post to Mercari and Poshmark. Like Poshmark, I did their... Yesterday was closet clear out. Maybe it was the whole weekend, but yesterday morning I lowered some prices. And on closet clear out, if you lower your price and somebody buys it that was watching your item or liking your item or whatever it's called there on Poshmark, they get a discounted rate for shipping. So I usually will go through, and if there's a lot of likes on something, then I will go ahead and lower the price to clear that out. And I ended up with 3 sales, which for me on Poshmark, 3 sales is really, really good because I usually probably get 3 sales in a whole month. So the fact that I got 3 sales in one weekend, I'm pretty happy with that. So if I was to count all of the platforms, I probably do 10 a day. So yeah, so maybe I should look at doing 10. But again, I want to get back down to 1,000. I want to also see how many. So eBay gave you that 50,000 listings, but it's only for certain categories. And I don't know all of my items, all of my 100 items, what if they fall within those categories. So my whole plan is to not be paying insertion fees anymore besides my store fee of the $60. So if it falls where everything is okay with that, then I might possibly keep up with my numbers. I don't know. My whole goal is just to get this stuff out of my house. All right. Excuse me. Let's see. So Chris says, Cajun Reseller, I got a video coming out today at 3. Not premiere, just a scheduled time. Oh, Cajun, I will have to take a look at it. Is it a sports card related video? And I'm not sure if I'll do premieres. I've done a couple premieres so far. I'm sorry, that thing in my throat is still bothering me. I've done a couple premieres. They're just not very successful on my channel. I think I need to wait till I get bigger before I do any more premieres. I'm just gonna throw the video up and let people watch it when they want to. So Cody wanted to know, are you going to be doing this topless, Tamara? Well, I am not going to be topless. Personally, I will not be topless. And my husband's Jeep will not be topless. So most people, it's funny because they only the newbies really go topless, because you get out into these fields, although where we're going, the bugs usually aren't bad. But in our local group, when we go out onto the trails, it is so funny because these new people, they show up, they got their tops down, they got their doors off, they're all like, woo. I mean, they look great, right? But then we get into the trail, and there's probably like 20 Jeeps that are hitting these trails. And we always do obstacles where somebody's going to get stuck. And what happens when somebody gets stuck? Well, you're all in a line behind a person waiting for them to get out of the stuck. And then sometimes literally all 20 people get stuck, and it ends up being taking the time. We could be there 2-3 hours wenching out 20 Jeeps. And so while we're there, last time we went, which was, when did we go? Beginning of July, maybe, as a group. We've only gone once this year. It was hot. It was like 90 degrees and humid. and we had our Jeep top on, we had the doors on, I had the AC blaring, and I sat there, and there was so many times that we had to stop because somebody got stuck, and the younger guys would be sitting there, and their girls would be fanning themselves, or sometimes they'd get out and have to go try and find a tree. And the bugs, oh my gosh, the bugs are horrendous out in the middle of the woods. So yeah, so I did laugh because I'm sitting in my car with air conditioning with no bugs. So yeah, just wondering because of the name of the event. Yeah, it's just talking about your Jeep being topless. There are many Jeeps that go there that have their tops down. Let's see. Larry, you're supposed to be live right now. Move it. Cody's ready to jump on your video. I know it is 101, which is the end of my show because I usually try and keep this to an hour to respect your time. I know we're all busy and we have work to do, right? Well, all of us but Cody are resellers, and so I just want to definitely respect that. If you are interested in doing the listing challenge, when is August 1st anyhow? Let's see, Saturday. All right. Well, you know what? Saturday. So day one will be a Saturday. I'll have to get myself together and get that going, and join my Facebook group, Yellow Brick Road Reselling. There is, I will make sure there's a link below this video for people who are looking later. But you can just go, put it into this on Facebook, and it will come up, and I will have a thread in there. But I will see you all next week. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't had a chance, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'd really appreciate it. And I don't have Facebook, but I can list. Yeah, Brittany, definitely. Feel free to come back to this channel, and I'm going to be doing those live videos of me listing. Feel free to jump in and post or make a comment that you are following along yourself. All right. Thanks, guys. I will see you all next week. All right. Have a good week.